The most important thing I've learned from this class is the value of interdisciplinarity. Interdisciplinary research is a concept that I think I've probably incorporated into some of my previous research for various classes, but not intentionally. While working on my course spanning assignment and burnout in law enforcement, I came across several instances in which one of the factors I determined to be a cause of burnout was also found to contribute to one of the other causes of burnout in a different discipline, which indicates that many of these disciplines play off of each other, especially in the context of problem solving. For me, this is a good reminder to think outside of the box when problem solving. We often find ourselves looking to solve every problem by way of policing when we're at work, but there are scenarios in which other disciplines or a combination of other disciplines can actually be the most effective. For instance, if there is a sudden spike in thefts at Walmart, the best solution may not just be to increase patrol, but to look at what is happening within the community. Maybe there's also been a spike in unemployment and the citizens can't afford basic necessities or some other factor pushing people to commit theft. I think that this ability to think outside of the box will be beneficial to any position that I may find myself in the future. But the deeper understanding of the extent of interdisciplinarity in law enforcement has actually made me less sure of what direction I want to go with my career. This is because I want to find something that's all encompassing. I don't want to feel like I'm missing out on any chance to expand my knowledge or abilities. My hope is that I can find a position that encourages interdisciplinarity and problem solving and allows me to reach out to people outside of my field who I can exchange ideas with for mutual benefit. As far as academic writing, I've found that creating an outline before beginning to write makes the length of the paper much less intimidating. I've realized that starting simple with just a conscious flow of ideas and points helps with the feeling of being overwhelmed by the enormity of the task in front of me. Spending time on brainstorming and organizing thoughts beforehand also saves time by cutting down on the amount of time I find myself feeling lost for words with no direction or feeling like I don't have enough content. That kind of planning can help me in my personal and professional life, as well as any time I try to take on a new project. Asking myself questions like, what steps should come first? What do I need to know before I begin? What resources do I have available to me if I need assistance? Can prevent missteps and save time that can be used on the next project. Documenting the process could also prove to be useful in different situations, like if the project fails or if the project is only in a proposal stage. If the project were to fail, having planned steps on paper can provide proof of due diligence and maybe aid in identifying which areas could have been better executed. If the project involves some type of major change that would require a proposal, any relevant stakeholders like city council or employees would need this information to determine whether or not it will be supported. Utilizing and adapting the planning process for academic writing in both my professional and personal life will make me more organized and more efficient. Ultimately, interdisciplinarity and increased writing proficiency will benefit me in ways that I had not expected when I originally came into the class.